Hello, it's Lyndsay Allison back with another video. This one is called 5 Easy Ways to Maintain a Minimalist Lifestyle. Once the fruit of our decluttering labor has inspired us and showed us how calm our life can be, the next and most important step is to lessen the flow of incoming things. This will help us to maintain the minimalist lifestyle that we have worked hard to create. This is the step that will keep us from going back to where we were, when we had more items and stresses than we may have wanted, and from losing all of that hard-earned serenity by accidentally taking more unnecessary stuff back into our home. We want to maintain what we have been working at. Minimalism is meant to be enduring. It's a practice, like yoga, meditation, or slowly learning any new skill. Doing the first declutter in our minimalism journey is not the entirety of what minimalism is made of. It is at most the doorway into what minimalism can be. It is integral, but a single step of many unending steps. Minimalism is the years of slow change, of growing, clarifying, gaining, losing, and of continuing to let go. As with all things, the harder and longer we work at it, the more profound and life-changing the rewards become. So with this in mind, here are 5 things to maintain a minimalist lifestyle once the decluttering has begun. Number 1, have 2 areas ready for the things that you may no longer need. Having an easy place to put items that we are done with or no longer quite sure about yet will make it significantly more likely that we will get into the habit of seeing earlier on the item's necessity changed to unnecessary before it becomes clutter. It happens. Something that we love or use often may become something that we just don't care for or need. And if we keep our mind fresh, we might take note of that change sooner, before it has a chance to become clutter in our home. Having 2 separate boxes or areas to put things that you 1 need to get rid of, or 2 that you need time to figure out is a great way to stay on top of things. If I am not entirely sure if I'll want or need a particular thing in the future, I'll put it in the interim or undecided box in my front closet, so it's out of the way and out of my mind. That way, when I come back to it in however long, I'll have a better idea if I feel like it's something that I'm confident to get rid of. It's a wonderful idea when you're just not entirely convinced that you won't want or wish you had kept this item. If you put it there for a few months and never think of it, it could be time to let it go. Number 2, when a desire for an item arises, wait. In this world of incessant online ads, easy online shopping, and lightning-fast delivery time, it's easy to have received something that you're not even sure if you even actually want it. Now, although on many levels this is an absolutely wonderful thing, on many other levels it makes for some challenges to the maintaining of a minimalist lifestyle. The saying, with great power comes great responsibility, reigns true in this instance. With the ease that we are able to get something, it's best to have a purchase plan for our active and overstimulated minds. So, if we come up with a non-necessity that we want to purchase, don't just click buy just yet. Put it on a list and let it hang out there for a bit. Give yourself some time to think about if you really need or want it. As well, take the time to imagine that you were absolutely unable to get it. What would you use instead? sometimes this one can remind you of something that you already have that could work, and maybe it could work better. If, in your own designated wait time, be it a week or a month or whatever you decide, if you still think it's something that you would like to have, well then, onward. However, you might notice a lot of times that the list becomes things you just don't end up thinking are actually necessary. It happens for me. I lose interest in a lot of things that I think seem absolutely imperative when I write them down. Number 3, acknowledge retail attractions that erode your rational thinking. We all have those purchase triggers that once we see or think of the item in question, our mind goes mushy and we just need it so badly. Regardless of the obvious fact that we do not need that item at all, the power of the pull is real. And so perhaps without a little think through, we're going to accidentally buy another one. For myself, the cozy zip-up hoodie, oh how you taunt and provoke me. Other common triggers could be mugs, socks, essential oils, candles, throw pillows, cosmetics, perfumes, plants, video games, and any other hobby-related items or collectibles. We can leave it at that. I wouldn't want to provoke anyone else. You know you have one, and that's perfectly okay. But if we don't acknowledge it, whatever ours is, we can't be ready for the lineup at the store where every single one of these items that we go crazy for is on parade while we wait and peruse. All we need though is to have ways to deal when you are out or in shopping. If you're tempted, you could have a mantra. At the start of my minimalist lifestyle journey, when I was out shopping and I felt compelled to buy something that I knew I didn't need, I would say to myself, I have enough, I am enough. I found it was very effective. It woke me from my gluttonous slumber and brought me back to the task at hand, which was not bringing home things that I didn't need. Number 4, don't save your stuff for the future. Now is the special occasion you're waiting for. Now that we have downsized and decluttered, what we presently have is likely much closer to being what we essentially need. And so, saving things for special occasions is more likely to be a relic of a life of a more frivolous nature that keeps closets much fuller than ours are now. Be proud of your lighter load and enjoy the simplicity of less inventory. The things that we have are meant to be used and enjoyed, and to ultimately be worn out. So remember that the items that we have are just that. They're things, but they are meant to make our life better, in their use and in their appreciation. The special occasions in our life are happening now. It's so easy to forget that living and experiences are for the present. Life is today. It's not the plans. Make today special. Use your favorite dishes, the pretty napkins. Eat that fancy marmalade that your friend brought you from England, or the artisanal soap that you were given for Christmas. Whatever it is, use it, enjoy it, and carry on in life. The present is a present. Number 5, don't judge yourself for the things that you bought and didn't use. When we look at the purchases of our past, it's good to remember that we did what we did with the knowledge that we had at the time of the purchase. If we purchased or accepted something that we didn't end up using, then it's probably best to get rid of the item when we realize that. No need to hold on a little longer just in case, or to try a little harder to justify getting it. It's not our fault that the item just didn't work for us. So, get rid of it. Take some time to learn from it and reclaim your space. We are ever-changing, ever-growing beings. We are not still or unfaltering. Our opinions, passions, and perspectives constantly evolve as we take in new ideas and new information. And so, an item that was certainly necessary yesterday may easily become something that is certainly not necessary tomorrow. And that is as it should be. That is perfectly okay, and it's not our fault. It's just life. So let's not give our things the power to make us feel guilty. We're doing the best that we can with the information that we have in our lives right now. And I've got to say, I think we're doing quite well. So those are my 5 tips to maintain your minimalist lifestyle. I hope they help you. I hope you're doing well. I would love it if you would like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Thanks.